You sexy beast.
Hey guys, what is going on? And I know you guys are all thinking one of three things right now. Number one, who is this brand new sexy voice on my screen? Why have I not heard him before? Number two, where is GhostSickness? And number three, why does it smell like Home Depot in here? That might just be me. Anyways, for those of you that don't know, my name is Jesse Cola. I am also a YouTuber. I have a channel over at youtube.com/thejessecola. If you haven't seen my videos before, I've actually posted one or two on GhostSickness's channel, as well as done a dual comm or two with him in the past. So I'm not exactly new to the channel. If you have watched a lot of his first commentaries, or if you've seen my People on Call of Duty video that got uploaded on his channel, then you would know that I've been here before. So what I want to do today is talk to you guys about another his first and make another addition to the series as a whole. This one I don't feel good about at all. This one makes me feel like a douchebag when I talk about it. So I apologize if I start to kind of sound lethargic while talking about this one, but it makes me feel bad, and it's my own fault. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And I don't, right now, everybody watching this video, don't care who you are, I do not condone this activity at all. I don't even remotely get me started on condoning this, because this is one of the worst things you can do to someone, and I feel bad about it, regardless of how this situation as a whole played out. I feel bad about it. That's just the end of the day story. So let's get into it. This is going to be my first time cheating on a girl. So this happened about a year ago, which kind of tells you the kind of person I am today. I'm just kidding. I'm not that person. This happened about a year ago. Was with we'll use girl number one and girl number two. Girl number one is going to be the girl that went to my university, and girl number two is going to be the girl at the party, sorry. So girl number one and myself were classmates for a very long time. I'd say a year and a half or two. No, not quite two. I think we were just about on two. Anyways, one day I walked her back to her dorm room because she was we'd both stayed late in the school, and she said she needed to walk home. Anyway, she ended up jumping on me after during the walk home, basically, and saying listen, I like you and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, fine, let's give it a shot, let's do it. Things went well. Things went very well, actually, for the rest of the semester. She came back actually after the semester ended for about a week, where we just hung out and had a good time and enjoyed whatever and each other's presence and whatever. You guys can kind of piece together the puzzle. I'm not going to do that for you. Come on, you're all grown adults. Let's get it done here. But seriously, yeah, that was something that was very, very good. It was a good first experience for me. It was my first experience actually, dating someone in a university setting and doing it that way. So that was a good experience. But then she didn't come back after that, and I didn't get a chance to go out there. So basically, she lives in a small town, and I live in the main city where the universities are, but the small town is about 2 hours outside of the main city, so it's kind of hard for us to see each other when we're not going to school type thing. But anyway, she lived out in a small town, and got 2 or 3 jobs. And if you guys haven't worked 2 or 3 jobs before, just know that it is very, very hard to do. There's a lot of hours, and you barely get any time to yourself, so that sucks. But anyway, she started working 2 or 3 jobs out in her small town so that she could pay for university, because obviously it's very expensive. And as a result, it kind of just separated us as a whole. We didn't talk for 2 months or 3 months, basically the entire summer, after she came back for that 1 week. So it was that was probably the hardest part about the entire thing. And long distance sucks. It's not even fun. It'd be different if it was maybe a little bit fun, but it's not even fun. It's stupid. So I don't ever recommend long distance. If you want to try it, then absolutely everybody should try it once and see what it's like, but I really do not recommend it. Not for everybody, definitely not for me. So yeah, long distance is very, very difficult. But anyways, this girl left, and then near the end of the summer, which is actually funny because I had almost made it the whole summer without doing anything stupid. But near the end of the summer, I was at a party with some of my high school friends who were back in town for the entire summer after university was up, basically. And this girl was there who I had liked for a very long time during high school. And just for the record, she is still one of the most, like, the prettiest girls I've ever seen in my life. So that side of me still exists with this girl number 2. But anyway, she was at a party and it was her first time being single, basically at a party that was thrown by my high school friends. So to see her there without her boyfriend was like, wow, this is weird. But anyway, she started talking to me, and then kind of the same thing happened where she was like, listen, like, I like you, but we didn't have the chance to do anything in high school because I had a boyfriend, and it was like, you know, we couldn't actually go out. So things started to get interesting at that point, because I had to do a quick, like, mind split decision, like, what's going to happen in the next hour, what's going to happen in the next, you know, whatever, 20 minutes or whatever it is, and how am I going to react when it does. And I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to react, and I reacted terribly, absolutely terribly. She asked me to go for a walk, and the way that my buddy's house works, like, for the party house, basically, is he's got a separated garage from his main house, and in between the house and the garage is a driveway where basically that's where we kind of hang out during the nights when it's warm, or we'll go into the garage during the night because he doesn't have cars in there. Who keeps cars in their garage? No one keeps cars in their garage. You keep your like everything that you don't use is in your garage. So we just went in there and hung out with that stuff. But yeah, it was an awesome, like, it's an awesome venue for parties. Anyways, so his driveway leads out across the street, and then across the street is a big park, like a walking park, not like a kid's playground, basically a park. I don't know how else to explain it. So there's the big park, and there's like park benches and stuff like that. So anyways, we went for a walk, and we ended up sitting on the park benches, and we were talking about, like, university and how, like, because she's a year younger than the rest of us. So at the time, I had been in university already, and she hadn't. So basically, she was saying, like, what's it like and all this kind of stuff. And then we got on the topic of high school and stuff like that, and then we realized that we actually had, like, some kind of connection, and then it just kind of happened. We both just kind of leaned in and we kissed, and that was kind of how that played out. But when that specific event happened, I had both a feeling of happiness because I like this girl and I think she's very, very pretty, but at the same time I had a feeling of guilt because I, number one, didn't tell her that I was dating, I'm putting quotations because I haven't seen the girl for 2 months, dating a girl who was not in town anymore. And you know, I had that feeling of guilt, and I was like, oh man, like this, like, I feel bad. So then I did the worst thing that I could have done in terms of cheating, or, like, you know, being with another girl when my girlfriend wasn't there. And then the next day I did the worst thing, which was breaking up with her. But it was a mutual breakup because I said that, you know, we haven't talked for 2 months, and, you know, I don't think that this is going to work when you come back. I don't think that we can go back to normal, which was a true fact. Like, I'm not saying that just because I cheated on her. I truly did feel that, but I didn't have the chance to do that before the cheating happened. Anyways, all you need to know is that I didn't tell the girl that I cheated on her. And I feel like if I did, it would have made me a much worse person, because it's I feel like if you tell someone you cheat on them, you're rubbing it in. There's no reason to tell someone that you cheated on them, and you just there's no reason to do that, unless in fact you're, like, married or something and you have, like, a super, like, invested interest in the relationship, then maybe. But, you know, you don't just go in to, like, break someone's heart, basically. So that sucks. But yeah, it was one of the most stupid things I've ever done in my entire life, and at the end of the day, the other girl didn't even end up with me. I was kind of a rebound for her, so in that sense, karma did come back to get me, and it always will. So don't do anything stupid, and don't cheat. It's absolutely not even acceptable. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this commentary. If you did, remember, please hit that like button down below. If you did enjoy, remember to please hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to GhostSickness, because he is a beauty. You can come over and check out my channel if you'd like to do that as well. You can also check out some of my social media, which I'm sure that GhostSickness will be nice enough to put in the comments or in the description of this video. If not, I'll have to find out where he lives and slap the shit out of him. But thank you guys all again so much for watching. Thank you all for the support on his first series that Ghost Sickness has done. I'm sure that he is very, very appreciative of it. And thank you from me to Ghost Sickness for allowing me to post another video on your channel, man. It's been an honor. It's been a lot of fun. And I hope we get to do it again in the future. And until next time, guys, remember, please take it easy, make it a good one. I'm Jesse Cola, and I'm out. Peace.